Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tim Time, and I am here in Arlington Heights at the Knobbery, my favorite hardware store. So come on inside, I'm going to show you all kinds of new and exciting hardware for your home. So when I came back from KBIS in Orlando, I had talked about the new gold finishes that's going to be real popular. And also here you can see, this is what I'm talking about. I know we showed a couple little things, but this is a really nice collection. It's not our old grandma's brass. It's more of a champagne gold. I love it. And this collection I like very much. It's got diamonds. Well, not real diamonds, but a little bling for those who like a little sparkle on their hardware. I think this is a really nice, clean. What I like most about it is the cleanliness of it. It's contemporary, but yet with the new finish. So I think this is a great example here. Oh my gosh, it is always so hard to get kids involved with design. This hardware here I think would be great, and I'm very excited to use it when I have children and stuff. I love the little dinosaur. Look at the different kinds, kind of more Jurassic Park looking, little airplane. I just think they're so sweet for little kids. Little turtle, the fish, and it makes them part of the design. So I think it's really great to have them part of it. Choices. So I think this is kind of a fun look for kids. I have to talk about these. They're so extraordinary. They're not for everybody, I get that, but they are quite, I mean, they're like jewelry. I mean, they're just amazing. Look at this bird. This is actually a woodpecker, and all this that you see is either mother of pearl or pin shell. That's all hand done into the brass. It's just amazing. I've never seen anything like it. This piece, this little cup pull here with all the brass filigree. I don't know if you can see that. So many of them. I mean, it's like jewelry. It's like a woman's brooch or something. Look at the crab. I think he's so fun, right? And next to Woody Woodpecker here, my next favorite is this tree branch with these froggies on them. I think it is so special. I just think they're really neat. So I wanted to show those. So you know how I've been talking about the big craze right now is mid-century modern, and you're seeing this in mainstream America right now. This is a newer hardware line that mimics like teak and walnut and all these mid-century looks and feels. These are all solid wood, handles, pulls. What I especially like here is the integration of metal and wood, just a little fresher spin on it, but I think they're quite lovely. So I think this is a really great representation. Okay, I am here with Lynette from the Knobbery, and what I want to talk about is technology, how it plays into hardware today. So Lynette, this is like a new entry lock system. Yes. And how does this actually work? This is fascinating, so watch this.
So we use these quite often on auxiliary entries where people want to gain access but don't always want to have a key.
Like a garage door, basically, from a house to a garage. Okay.
Exactly like a garage door. So the keypad is actually right on the lever on the top there.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Look at that.
And so right now it is in the locked position.
Okay.
And with just keying in your particular key code, when this little light goes green, it is unlocked from the outside.
Wow.
And after a few moments, it will go back to a locked position, and you don't even have to do anything.
Oh, wow. So how does this work? Is there a battery in here? Or?
There is, okay. So on the opposite
side. So this would be the inside
right?
of the door.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So all of the batteries and more of the functional components are on this side, so that nobody could, from the exterior, kind of let themselves in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's with just taking these two screws out, there's a battery pack in here that you can change out. It's got a very long cycle life, so you're only changing the batteries, I mean, every probably years? 4 to 5 years sometimes, depending on how often you're entering the home.
So let me ask you, if you, depending on the system, and say we're not checking the battery, and now is there an auxiliary like with a key?
Yes.
That if you, okay, that's what this is for right here. So if the battery is goes out and you're like, oh gosh, how do I get in?
Yeah.
There
You're
is-
not left with no way to get in.
All right.
Yeah. No.
So let me ask you, because you are so versed in hardware and technology and everything, where do you see technology going? Do you think this is like the first step, kind of? Is it going to be more of like a thumbprint type of locks, or what is your knowledge?
This can actually also be programmed with Bluetooth.
Oh.
So you can actually also use your smartphone, and that is definitely the direction that this type of hardware and entry hardware in general
Oh my
is
God.
taking.
So what would you do? You would have like an app on your phone, and you would just go like this, and oh my gosh, isn't that incredible?
Yeah, so you could even have the door unlocked as you're approaching the home.
Oh my gosh. I already can't remember phone numbers. Now I don't even have to remember a key. I think this is fantastic.
And some of the apps that, as they're going forward and as the technology is developing, you could have your phone in your pocket, not have to do anything if it's already set up as you're walking towards your door, the door would unlock.
Get out.
Yeah, so that's the next phase.
Wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here first at the Knobbery from Lynette. So that is fantastic. Now I want to go talk about another hardware, how we can get this really cool distressing on it. So let's
Excellent.
go. Okay. One of my favorite hardware collections here is Rocky Mountain, when I want to do that rustic kind of aged patina. They're also quite expensive, but they are very unique to themselves, are they not, Lynette?
They are.
They are.
They definitely are.
So how do they get, I'd like to explain, how do they get that kind of hammered look, or how are these made actually?
So when they're doing the castings, so when they're pouring the bronze material into the castings to make each shape, they mix in a certain amount of sand. And the more sand that's mixed in, that takes up the spaces that create the different pockets and give you more of these crevices or less of them.
Okay, I see. So there's no like rhyme or reason, like if you like say you like this, there's no guarantee you're going to get another one just like this.
No,
because
no.
it's all kind of almost however it takes the material.
Correct.
You know? I
Now, we can request more or less distressing, and thereby they put more or less sand in the mold when they're creating the product.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so things,
Very
as you
cool.
can see on the display, there are things that are much smoother
Sure.
versus things that have much more texture to them.
Got you. I love this hardware. It's like one of my all-time favorites. So there you have it. Okay, great. Thanks. Lynette, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a show here at the Knobbery, which I love the Knobbery. I only buy my hardware here. So I'd like to thank you very much. They're located here in Arlington Heights, and all this wonderful staff behind me are here daily to help you with all your hardware needs. So thanks for watching. See you again next time.